So lots of prizes today. It's not clear.
It's the beginning of February in North-Iceland. It's minus 12 degrees Celsius and the plan was to go to Lake Myvatn and shoot landscapes with a short stop at the Godafoss waterfall. It turned out to be both difficult and productive day of landscape photography, and we were in for a pleasant surprise when it came to wildlife.
It looks good, right?
It's been snowing heavily in North-Iceland for the past weeks, and as wonderful it is to travel in our mobile home, even during the winter months, we decided to use our small Jeep instead this time, and our first stop was at Godafoss.
There's a walking bridge to Godafoss. Hi, welcome. We are now at Godafoss in North-Iceland. Just came here. I think we are a bit too late, but we are on our way to Myvatn, and we have hopes for some landscape shots there. So stay tuned.
It's really difficult to focus with this on your hands. And if I take them off, I'm freezing.
There's a lot of spray coming from the waterfall, so it's impossible to take a shot right now. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, but you need to get a bit close to get a shot, get some composition. I'm gonna try this. Okay, since my video camera is frozen, I'm using the GoPro because the spray from the waterfall is absolutely freezing everything up, and it looks quite good, but the conditions are, well, it takes only 2 or 3 seconds for the spray to completely freeze over everything, so the glass is ice.
It was a bit disappointing that when I had a decent frame with quite a good foreground, I liked how the snow was making kind of a frame around the waterfall, but the fight against the water drops and the spray was actually quite hopeless. There was one image that I liked, and it was almost okay. There is one or two drops of spray that managed to destroy the image, but this would have been a decent shot otherwise.
I wish you could see this. I have the GoPro on top of my Z6 camera because it's easier to wipe the spray off the GoPro. The Z6 is completely frozen.
We did walk away with a few decent shots from Godafoss this time, but most of them were destroyed, and I regret mostly that when I was getting this close to the waterfall, the foreground was very interesting, but since I wanted this interesting foreground, the spray was merciless. It was almost hopeless to stay there. Gyða managed to get a very nice panoramic shot of the waterfall, and it was a combination of 3 shots.
Coming from Godafoss, everything is frozen. My Z6 now, it's not turning on, it's completely frozen. The spray almost killed it. Mics are okay.
My hair is frozen too. Oh my god. But I'm not cold now, like I'm always.
The legs are frozen.
Yep.
This is absolutely out of service. There's a seagull flying here. What a surprise. Oh, 2 of them. Ha! Just a seagull sitting over there on a small island in Myvatn. And after 5 minutes it took off and landed on another island just over there. And it's 2 of them. Let's see if I can take a video on this one. Show you. Just to put it into perspective how seldom this happens. This is my first time seeing a seagull in the north of Iceland. Most of them are in the west fjords also, and only 80 pairs are in Iceland, so it's very seldom. These 2 seem to be young ones, but I had heard about them, and I just said to Gyða when we were driving, let's keep our eyes open. This is a location where you often see gear falcons, and possibly you might see the seagulls. 15 seconds later, hey, seagull!
This will be an interesting day.
Starts well.
Starts well, yeah. Nice to see them both together.
It's fantastic. Good contrast.
Yeah.
You see a dark bird in the white snow.
Yeah.
I need to have a darker filter. That's not enough. I'm shooting at 25 seconds, I believe. Okay. Now let's get the things.
I think it would be really nice to have this in foreground, but it would be difficult to frame it in.
Yes.
See the eyes underneath. It's really nice foreground. I'm framing this grass in with this frozen snow on it and this beautiful tree.
And here we are in Kálfaströnd and we saw the sea eagles again. They are really posing there, far away.
So lots of prizes today. Du, 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 du. It's not glöð.
This is probably our last stop today. We're getting cold. It's been a wonderful day, but it's -12 or something like that, and this is just it. We had a good time, and I'll see what I get here, but after this we head home. It looks good, right? And how do we frame this? No, not really working. Let's see what there. I believe this might be a good frame. It's in portrait mode. Okay. I'm taking a 5-shot bracket and with one stop between. Start with a 3-second exposure delay to minimize shake from the camera when I'm touching it, and I have a 6-stop filter. I might not need it, it's getting pretty dark, but it seems to be a scene that might be worth exploring. Okay, I want to try one more frame. Just might have to use the Morten Hilmer trick, put a tape on the lower side of the screen so I can get it up. I simply don't like it, so I think it's a question to know when to quit.
Það eru glæð ljós á bílnum.
I found these icy stones in the foreground. I think they might be possible to use as a good foreground. We just have to wait for the mountain to be visible. And be much slower. The tripods have been more or less frozen today, but I managed to warm them up in the car. So okay. That's 1.6, okay. I have to go even lower. Okay, I want to have this. Driving home, we saw a gyrfalcon sitting on lava rocks about 100 meters from the road. It's always a pleasure to see gyrfalcons, and we thought this was a good end to a great day. Before we say bye, I would like to remind you to subscribe. It really helps this channel, and check out our book, Photographing Iceland, a photo guide to 100 locations. You can find it on photographingiceland.is. Thank you so much for watching. Until next video. Be safe.